Not sure. We still don't know if we have the day off, so anything's game as of now.
Cody, you seem to be really in a groove, kicking off and on your kicks. It's about as much as you've ever been in since you've been here, do you think?
I'm hitting good on a couple of kickoffs. I haven't hit as well as I could have. Kind of hitting them not so good, but overall I think I'm hitting pretty well. My field goals feel really good, and just warming up and everything. Me and Ryan and Jake Lemke just got a really good groove going right now. So we're just really concerned with keeping that going, and just really as the year goes on, the legs start wearing and tearing. So I'm just really concentrating on keeping my kick count down and concentrating on my technique.
Talk about the onside kick, how you saw it.
I mean, coach called it up, and that's a kick that I pride myself on because we've gotten it twice before that, and he called it up, and I saw that there was one guy right on top of me, and I knew Jay would get him. And when I kicked it, I saw him coming right at me, and I saw the 10 yards, and right when I saw the 10 yards, I grabbed it. So I don't know. I thought I had it, and it looked good on the replay and all the replays we saw, but apparently the refs thought otherwise.
When you guys line up in that 2-point conversion or whatever that swinging gear or whatever it is called, is there ever a play that you might get the ball, or what do you think about when you guys line up and go for two? I know that's called on the field most of the time.
Yeah, if it's a good look, we'll go ahead and go for it. They come up with different stuff pretty much every other day to try to get that 2 points. So you never know who the ball could go to. As long as someone's eligible, the ball can go to anybody. It can go to me. It can go to anybody. But yeah, that's something we work on. And if it's not there, we shift right back into field goal, which is something I had to get used to. Kind of running over and making sure we get the kickoff in time for the play clock.
Does that mess up your timing, obviously?
Not too much. Extra points. A pretty generic kick, so I wouldn't want to do that on every field goal or anything. But on an extra point, once a game, it's not too bad.
If you did get the ball, do you think you could score with it?
Oh, absolutely.
How much do y'all kind of enjoy those times when coach sends those plays in, whether it's to you or to Ryan or whatever? How much does players kind of really feed off that energy that he brings with that?
I think it's good. Most teams go for the traditional one, and we do too. But just to throw the other team off, and that gives the other team, it makes them kind of plan for that too. So that gives them less time to plan for, say, our offense or something, or defense. It's just a huge factor in the game, and we're 2 for 2 on it, and in both games I think it was a huge play, huge momentum swing, and we really feed off of it.
How much do you practice those onside kicks? You've been successful with them over the years.
Pretty much every day. Along with field goals and kickoffs, those are part of our repertoire as kickers. There's only so many kicks we can do, but that's one of the things that we can do over and over without our legs really getting tired. So that's something I have all of us kickers doing every day, so we can a scenario like that comes up, we can have the perfect kick.
You ever kicked one behind your other leg, so to speak? I know some kickers can do that.
I haven't. I saw the clip on ESPN where the guy did the little weird soccer trick and got it. That's pretty impressive. So immediately, of course, we all tried to do that the other day, but it's pretty tough. So they had Chris Boswell, I think his name, for Rice. He did an incredible job on that.
How did it work for you when you tried it?
Not so good. I'm sure he tried it practiced it a little more than me. So maybe if I tried enough, I can get it done.
On kickoffs, that lower ball that you sometimes hit, what's the goal with that?
And when I hit a ball like that, it's usually just a miss hit. There's no really excuse for it. In the LSU game, it was really slippery, so I had trouble, planting. But the other kicks that I've done that, there's no excuse for it. That's just a miss hit on my part. I'm trying to kick it too hard, and I end up, kicking it too low, and that's not what I'm trying to do. So that's definitely something I've been working on to try to fix that.
If you hit one good, do you think you could put it in the first row of the stands?
You know what? I've been trying. I hit the wall a couple times, but I think by the end of the year, I got to hit one in there. So.
Cody, how close do you have to watch yourself that you don't kick too much in practice?
It's definitely like a huge deal, just like a pitcher would in baseball. I kick twice a week. Do onside kicks probably like 3 times a week. And I get in the ice tub, and it's just constantly trying to keep your legs fresh because, coming in my freshman year, I remember just kicking so many kickoffs, and it just kind of by mid-season my leg was. I was like, dang, this is gonna be a long season. But that's just something you learn as you go, how much you can kick, how much your body can take, and definitely the more you kick, the less fresh you're gonna be on Saturday. So try to keep a kick count on me so I don't kick too many balls and I'm fresh on Saturdays.
I've seen kickers do stuff where they try and kick field goals, just test their accuracy from like the sideline or something goofy or something like that. Do you have any rituals and things like that where you try and do something to really try and fit in a really tight space or something?
Yeah, I worked on some of that today. Figured on the bye week, we would work on some accuracy drills. There's stuff like that. You kick on the goal of that is to kick on the line, and you want to try to hit the line. And then if you can hit the line virtually, you can hit it through a field goal post. And there's drills where you go outside the hash marks and pretty much makes the field goal post smaller. So if you can hit that, then you would think you can hit a regular one. So there's drills like that. They correlate. I don't have any rituals like that. For the most part, I work on the post, but there are drills like that I do work on for accuracy.
Are you kind of the coach when you guys are practicing kicking?
Excuse me?
So are you kind of the coach when you guys are kicking?
I mean, I'm definitely the leader out there. Me and Steven, and then Jake Lemke and Forrest are definitely the leaders for snappers. They kind of just try to coach up the young guys as much as we can because they're the future after this year. So we want Auburn to be good after us. So we're definitely doing what we can to get them ready for next year.
What do you say to Steve after the bust punt and kind of put him in a bad situation? Did you see him? Did you talk to him after that?
I mean, I try when stuff like that happens. I mean, I know when I miss a kick, the last thing I want is 20 people come over to me and be like, it's all right. But then no one's more mad than him at himself. So I kind of just left him to his piece. I think that was the best scenario for that because after that he punted better and was able to grasp the ball in a wet scenario.
What's that like as a player? Like you mentioned missing a big kick or something like that. As the spotlight's clearly on you. It's not just like a missed tackle where some people don't always see the play. When you miss a kick, there's nobody.
Yeah, it's tough because as a kicker or punter, we only get on the field so many times a game. So every time you want to show out and you want to show everyone what you've been practicing for and you want to execute for your team. So when something like that happens, it's definitely, you're your hardest critic and you just want to fix it and you want to go to the sideline and your first instinct is to kick in the net 20 times and get a correction. But the best thing to do is just kind of let it go. It happened. You didn't want it to happen, but it happened, so you just got to move on to the next kick.
Cody, where do you guys go to kick your practice?
We're kind of wherever the offensive defense is not. So we kind of just fit around them. We'll start on the main field and then maybe get kicked off to the side field and then eventually make our way into the indoor. So you never know. It's every day is different.